Another item that we're looking at is the shower recess, and you could almost say that this is the most important one of them all. What we're looking for here is to make sure that the waterproofing membrane goes up to a minimum of 1.8 metres from the floor level, and we're also looking to ensure that it runs the full width of the shower. Now you can see here that the waterproofing membrane has protruded past the water stop by about 50 millimetres. This is okay in this case because on this project we've got floor to ceiling wall tiles. If there wasn't floor to ceiling wall tiles here, we'd be definitely having an issue there, as it's next to impossible to paint over waterproofing. It's also very important to look at the floor and wall penetrations. As you can see here, the waterproofer has waterproofed up and around the flip mixer penetrations, the spout penetration, and then also the waste penetration. In this bathroom, we have a freestanding bath. When you've got a freestanding bath, the waterproof needs to roll up the walls a minimum of 300 millimetres above the top lip of the bath. As with the floor to wall junctions, we're also doing the similar sort of inspections on the shower niches. We're looking at all these junctions to ensure that there's no cracking, there's no splitting, and that the bandage has been installed, and we're also checking the overall dryness of the membrane itself. We're also looking in the shower waste to ensure that the puddle flange has been installed by the plumber and is secured in place. Very important to make sure that the waterproofing membrane has rolled down over the screed and down onto the puddle flange and then down into the puddle flange. The reason that this is so important is that if water gets through the tiles or through the grout line and we end up with water underneath the tiles, right, it's very important that the water can flow and find its way to the lowest point and then roll into the puddle flange and then make its way into the waste. If this is not installed correctly and this detail hasn't been met, if you end up with water underneath your tiles for whatever reason, the water will stay there and it will continue to compound and will continue to build, and then eventually it will pop tiles or it will escape, the water itself will escape the shower base.